but things were going a little bit up and down, so I decided that I'd have a solid stab at it this time round before I just started and fell flat on my face. Since the last time I had a little vid of this, my understanding of the game has increased greatly. My performance still measurable by, well, blind luck. It is a dice game after all, but there have been incidents where I've got on quite well, and then it's like turn 9, I think it was, and I was doing really well, turn 10, last turn of the game, and it all turned to crap. So, I think there was more damage than the ship could handle, even though I had all of the crew alive. I just made one tiny bad roll, and that was the end of it. Still, I am actually going to give it a good stab. I would like to complete the mission. That would be one chalked off my list. So, here we are. Captain's going to have a smash at clearing this event and getting, hopefully, some ship stats back. Ooh, what we got? So, that's the 10. That was a good start. And the 2 stasis parts can go towards protecting the ship from doom. Bingo! Well done, Captain. And the remaining one, the specialist, is going to deal with the air assembly clog. This one, however, has an injury on it, which makes life a little bit more dangerous, especially considering I think if you double roll an injury, doesn't matter how much health the crew's got, they're dead. It's happened to me a few times, I believe. Still, let's see how we go. I think we're good. I can wave goodbye to that. That's the end of the event. Use that. Unfortunately, there's not much else I can do with the dice. Okay, still. Seven weeks to Mars now. Oh, choices. +1 food, -2 to the ship. So that negates what I did in the previous turn. 40% stress to all. Everybody loses a dice. 10% stress for us if you don't choose it. Well, I don't mind everybody de-stressing. We can make this through together. We can make it through this together. Trust me. Yes, all we need to do is just like daisy chain ourselves together with enough sellotape and we'll be fine. I'll do that one. Now, I'm not going to resort to eating people for as long as I can get away with it. And the specialist is one that's the best off with the most dice because they got the most rerolls. Okay. What we got? 16. Is that it? Wow, easy turn. Now that one's got a void, which is dangerous. I have got 3 assists, which nullify any negative dice that you happen to land upon. I am going to give the mechanic shit realistic. Is that the one where you can regain your dice? No, that's there. Okay, so I'm going to have the specialist have a stab at this one. With luck, they can clear it. Ooh. So I've got 10s. Yeah, I got 16. Bingo. I lost all my assists in one roll though. Okay. Either you can get health recovery or you can hopefully land on a 4 or more. Pants! And I'll reroll. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. All their health replenished. Excellent. Right. I want to have the captain give another stab on repairing the ship. You're here just to regain dice. That's all I brought you here for. Ah, look at that! Boom! And you don't need feeding. Right. Just in case it doesn't work out. Mind you, this is where the problems begin because I don't have any assists. 3 repair run module. Yeah, I'll have that. So I only need to get 7 on 3 dice. Looks good. And I get a reroll. Right, what have we got? What have we got? And 4. Straight into research. Lovely. Captain! You're the mechanic. Off we go. As there's no events, it's just purely dice that can be applied. Oh, look at that! Magic. Gonna end up with quite a robust chip at the end of it. And I could re-roll if I get another 5. I'm laughing. Or I could dump the 1 in there. Or I could try and get a 5 and give him back another dice. I'll have another re-roll. 3. Ugh. Anyway, still it was a good turn. Yeah, not to worry. The mechanic's now absolutely buffed with dice.
Not from Earth, but from Mars.
Yes, travelling to the Tharsis, this particular place on Mars, apparently there's a transmission coming from it. The story for the game is based upon the travelling to Mars, suddenly they encounter a transmission coming from Mars, which apparently seems to be a similar mission to theirs, but theirs is the only mission so far that's been going to Mars. It's the first manned mission to it. So what the f is going on? Yep, we can go for that. That way I can give the captain Doc or captain. Doc or captain. The Doc's got load of health. Whereas the captain, yeah. So that's good. Crew's looking good. You know, honestly, I'd like the ability to just trash that because I don't really want anybody eating anything if I can get away with it. 22 and a 10. Is that it? Is that the worst we've got? Actually, I want some assists, to be honest. Nope. Come on, one of them's got to be 5. Son of a... No. +1 food. +3 to the ship, if I can get 5. So I'd need 2 more dice for that. Okay, right. That requires a 10, but it's got a void. I've got 1 assist left. I'd sooner... We don't have any food. Right. Well, he's got 2 rolls and 5 dice to play with, so we should be good. Although I'm probably going to lose 1. That's a stunningly good roll. Oh my word. Straight off the bat. Done. Reduce stress. +1 to the ship. And I'll have another research. Spectacular. You should be grinning about that, bud. Right, done. And the event's sorted. So that now leaves the specialist and the captain can take care of this one. 22. Fingers crossed. Good roll. Okay, so I got 12. I got 20, actually. I didn't. I can't count. Well, we'll just wipe the event. That way there's no threat to the ship. That leaves the specialist the ability to noodle on over to the garden. I like this Dyson washing machine going on here. You know, Dyson washing machines, quite rare appliances, take it from me. They retrofitted one onto a spaceship headed for Mars. That's quite cool. What we got? 2 2s! Profiling. I'll have the 1 back on research. And we'll have another stab for a 2. Oh! Come on! Oh, come on! That bounced off some invisible barrier there. That was silly. Right, still, good roll. If I use up 3, I get +1 food of them as well. But keeping that to repair the ship in an emergency, I mean, I am tempted to actually call on that now, because that would prevent the ship from need a fairly horrifyingly bad event next turn. Yep. Let's see what happens.
That suit, it's designed for the Ectomi.
Dun dun dun!
Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they get them?
Raided your closet before you got there. +1 to the ship, -1 health. The health that you guys have got is good. So, +1 food, minus health for those guys. Not a good idea. The engineer. Mechanic, forgive me. He... probably the... See, you must always one must always choose the lesser of 2 evils. No matter how fast they crawl across your biscuit. So... ouch. Sorry about that, guys. Doc. There you go. That's good, actually. The specialist is the only one who's going to have to struggle a bit, but they got the most rerolls, so. Right. 22, and a 28, and a 16. Ouch. See, it isn't threatening the ship, but it threatens the crew, so it's still incredibly dangerous. It would kill the mechanic if I don't succeed on that event. This and this together still won't destroy the ship. So... we'll have a good stab at this one first, see how we get on. Cool, right, that's 10 straight off the bat. That leaves me with another 5 that I can dispose of. However, I don't really want to risk the next... too dangerous. Just get it down to 7. I'm probably going to have to take 2 damage, so this event here will be left until next turn. 16. It's doable. Very doable. Job done. I can have the specialist skip over the... I'm just kind of like... I'm having a bit of a feeling that it would be better off to get my hands on more assists to face the potential problems that are coming, because these are all injuries. Those double 3s and that 4, which is, like, bad. Not really in the mood to lose crew halfway through, because we're doing really well. Right. Tell you what, Doc, have a stab. I might just skip out on... oh dear. Oh well. Cleared the event though. That's the most important part. Okay, balls. Well, those dice unfortunately get wasted. Still does tackle the event for me, which I'm more happy about. Now, I'm going to give you one shot at this, one roll at it. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not. You have another roll. Sterling! Oh, you couldn't get better than that. Oh, that's just vaporized most of it. Okay, gonna take a hit, but we should be alright.
The more I see of this video, the more it scares the shit out of me.
Really?
Who are they? What's going on here? What have we gotten ourselves into?
A large metal cam flying through space. +1 food, -1 ship. It's alright, but if I used the food up, it would still result in a... Anyway, not resorting to cannibalism. 4 weeks away from Mars. Doing astonishingly well. Yep, we'll take it from there. Bang. Right. The trouble is that uncleared events equal increasing threat, so... There's just way too many injury events coming up. Very, very, very unfriendly looking dice. Right, I'm gonna have the specialists stick their neck out first. No force, please. Epic! Nah, it's not worth it. Might as well clear the... Then I've got re-roll. Superb. Superb. There you go. You're flush for the next turn. Very low stress except for the doctor. Very low stress. Seem to be managing things astonishingly well. I don't know how stress impacts upon rolls. I think it might have something to do with how hard they throw the dice, which could mean that there's more of a random factor to it. But they are dice anyway, so there's a random factor whether you like it or not. Gonna send the mechanic up here. Give him a shot at repairing this. And it's good. Job done. Two and a 5 is risky. So I am gambling this. There goes my last assist. 21, 15. You can have another roll, seeing as it won't kill you. Oh! Got him down to 11. It's good. Okay, Captain. You're it. Try not to roll 2s or 5s. Oh well, taking one hit isn't going to really do anything. 5 and a 6. And we're clean. I would appreciate it if you can get another dice back. Oh, pants. Can't really do much with that, are you? Buggery. Okay. Well, survived it. 3 weeks left.
Those people.
What's this?
What's happening to them?
Radioactive Rubik's Cube.
Ourselves? Oh, that's insane. What's happening to us?
Right. When they get stressed, they look stressed. Okay, +1 dice all crew, but everybody loses health. Not the best move. Can knock the captain down to 1 health, I suppose, is the... Yeah. There's a part of me that's kind of tempted to go through the whole waste not, want not. Distributing portions of former crew members. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Or in this case, the family-sized portions that they became. I don't even want to guess or think about what parts they are, you know. Plus, of course, there is a psychological impact from the fact that they are eating former crew members, you know. I don't think there's any amount of training that can steel themselves about the fact that, hey, I have some Johnny with sauce, ain't a problem. I am gambling it with reduced dice, so considering that it's going to get to the point where we're going to be getting much higher events and probable voids, I'm looking at this being a case of sorry. You see that instantaneous effect has on the stress gauge here, bang, and then maximum health gets capped as well, so it's not a good thing. And this should be the only time that I do it. But I don't imagine that it's going to get any easier from this point, considering 10, 13 and a 12. Eesh. Let's see. You've got the captain nodding there like, yeah man, that was some tasty crew member. Okay, now I'm worried. Right, let's start off with the dock. You get a 6, you get stung. There's the 1 assist, and it's gone. 2, 4, 6. Now, if you get a 5, that'll be sterling. But you got a 1 instead, you complete idiot. Who rolled the dice, huh? Who rolled the dice? The event's cleared, which is awesome. $13. 6 is an injury. Jolly good. Okay. Don't really have a huge choice in this matter. Done. No. Still, good job. Right, if you can clear this, that's the 10 or more. No double ones, for crying out loud. Whew. Just the 1. Okay. Excellent. Right. Regain dice. Ooh. Tell you what. See if we can score a 5. Yep. Right, leave module. They're the only one who hasn't munched on another crew member, so send the doctor in here because he only needs to score 5 or more and he gets his health back. But unfortunately not his soul. Doink. Have another go. Excellent. Oh, crikey. 1 there and 1 there. That also gives my mechanic a return dice. I like this one, so I'm going to use it. And that means I can put this 2 and this 5 straight back. Plus 1 food. But no, we'll leave it at that. Okie doke.
None of this
You ask a lot of questions for somebody who is trained and is given the responsibility of spaceflight. You can't really go wrong. Minus 30% stress for them. And then the mechanic really does need his health back. +1 food, -1 to the ship. Don't need any food. So, there it is. Okay. Right. That stings. So, -1 health for all. Too dangerous to pass up. But the mechanic, there's no injuries there, so it's just stasis. Send them in. Good rolls, please. Good rolls. Okay. It's not bad. So that's 19, I think. Hang on a minute. See if we can score higher than a 2. That would be superb. Thank you very much. Right, that makes a critical difference to that one. The specialist. The only problem, of course, is the mechanic's health. A hull breach that only needs 7 to fix. That's an 18, that's a 15. Void and an injury. Gonna bypass that one to deal with this one. Okay, no 2s please. Try and avoid the 1s if at all possible. Crap! Right. Gotta be done. I need to give this the best stab possible because taking off health is going to kill another crew member. That sucks. That was a really, really bad roll. Okay. Right, we're going to take we're going to take the damage. I'm going to send the doctor in to deal with this. Scoring 7's no big deal, he said. Actually, no, it's still good because they still get dice back. Boink. Right, problem solved. You only need 9. For crying out loud, no double 1s. Ouch. Okay. I think I want to hand out a healthy dose of go fuck yourself. Random number generators are evil. Yeah, it's all good. Now we're going to take a bit of a knock.
We've almost made it. After all we've been through, there's no turning back.
Because the ship's doomed anyway.
It's a suicide mission. But then again, maybe it always was.
Very expensive suicide mission. Man's mission to Mars. +2 assist, -1 ship. That one will probably be the lesser of two evils, considering that it gives you assists, and you've all got so many dice that it's really irrelevant. Okay. All crew inside flight control. Now. Oh, that's cool. They'll all go. I've done it. They can all make it to the end of this turn, and the ship won't be destroyed. So there's no nothing that's going to kill them. He said. If I get this out the way, but if I do that, I might have to lose the mechanic now I think about it. You succeed if you get some crew down, but if you get all of the crew down, you succeed. From what I've been told, from what I understand. But we are done. So I could get the specialist in here. Right, now let's use a shuffle. I want to see if there's anything that gives me more. Wow. Well, there's a 4. That's it. We're done. I've just realised. 17 repair 1 module. So 6 and a 5. Can you give me a 1 actually? Because that'd be awesome. No? Okay, fair enough. Finish deployment. Leave module. Doesn't matter. I can get the mechanic here now, so he won't get injured. Done. See if you can score 1. El bloody chief. There you go. Finish deployment. Yep, it's all good. Well, if you roll, what you're going to get... I'll tell you what, see if I can give everybody else another dice. Because it does equate to score at the end. And 5! Yeah! Right. And a lot of 1s. Yep, it's all good. Doctor, are you joining us? Everybody's health. Everybody's health. You can't go wrong. We'll just give him a 6 anyway. Bang. Right. That's it. We made it.
There were times I thought we'd never make it. Times I doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars. It's time to learn the truth.
Next time you book a holiday, think ahead.
Mission accomplished.
Whoa.
Do not expect survivors.
Boom. Wow. They are. Completed. Completed. They all made it there. Now, I do believe that the other ending included them encountering this anomaly, which has something to do with time distortion, and before they all get killed by it, they manage to send a message back into the past, which is the signal that they pick up. Interesting game. It's like one of those short sci-fi stories I used to read. I do believe there are unlocks because I completed it, and it isn't a bad game. I mean, G2A, you can get it fairly... I can't remember what I paid for it on G2A actually, but it's a good game. And I will probably play it again on hard at some point when I'm really in the mood to torture myself, but I'm actually glad. A quick stint at that, and came good. Awesome. For those of us who play Rust, we're very familiar with this, and The Forest. Actually, I'm going to be doing a video on that again soon. A lot of fun, that game. Just quickly see what our rewards have been. Mission complete. Woohoo! And I got 1633, but I had to eat people. Stress is at 48%, which is an all-time low for me. Most of the time I've failed. It's been ridiculously high. 30 research points, which is pretty good. Had all the dice in there. No food. 16 dice. Not bad. 12 health. Could have done better. All of them. 200 points. 42 events completed. Nicely done. Let's see what we won. I know that we've unlocked a new crew. Woot! I got the commander and the pilot. Ignore movement damage. Yeah, chirpy looking chap. 4 repair. Oh, I see. Wherever the commander goes, they repair 4 of. Nifty. And the technician's got 2 assists. So when you hit random, you can then really mix it up a bit. I'm not too sure about a psychologist and grinding away to get them because I'm about halfway, and I've had quite a few runs on this. I think I'll check my statistics in a minute, but damn cannibal! I'm not sure how a cannibal would make it through a space program without being spotted, you know. Where's the lead trainer? Oh, he was over there in the corner with Sophia, I believe. She appears to be chewing on something. Anyway, just go back and look at my stats. How many? I've had 21 stabs at it, and I've won once. Not even a 5% win average. Yeah, we'll come back to this when we were in the mood for punishment. Okay, thanks for that.